Here at AgriLevante, we've been discussing of energy community as well. There is this opportunity to generate, consume, and share energy, or better, a self-production, a self-consumption of renewable energy. We've been discussing about this with Professor Biagio Bianchi, who is also teaching applications of machines and systems of food processing industry, and also an expert in energy management in farming for the University of Bari. We have been discussing about this, Professor, during a meeting, and you have emphasized the need to involve all the stakeholders in the setting up of an energy community. So can you just give us more details about your speech during this event? Well, the real aim of this meeting was that of creating of making a first step ahead towards a more and more tangible professional dialogue across all the different stakeholders of an energy community, public agencies, professionals, operators, businesses, for them to have a clear picture of the real meaning and function of an energy community and how to establish one of them. Well, essentially, we have make a very first step ahead, well, considering that, well, of course, we cannot attain these targets just in one meeting, but all the associations that have supported and organized this meeting, well, they will organize other meetings, and during these meetings, we'll see a wider participation, because energy communities are destined to proliferate, at least we hope, especially when EU regulations and national laws will give more precise indications in terms of how to set up one of this community. So, as far as I understand, the notion of energy community is already widespread. Maybe what is still missing is how to set up. And as far as I understand, municipalities so far are mainly involved. Yes, that's right. Well, municipalities are the participants in energy community that are more likely to be the lead partners. Well, because municipalities can also be put in place just by putting some solar panels on the roof of houses, which is something municipalities can do this. So we have developed all the operational phases of an energy community, starting from feasibility studies and then going to the design layout, and not only this, also access to funds and management of these communities while the community is operating. What about the advantages of an energy community? Also in this case, we have to avoid commonplaces, so to say. The main advantages have an environmental, economic, and social nature. From the environmental point of view, well, they are very clear. We are producing and consuming renewable energy, so no production of CO2, so a low environmental impact. From an economic point of view, we should be careful. Energy communities are not for profit. Energy must be produced but not be sold. It can be only exchanged with other users that are part of the energy community, and the farming community and the agri-food communities. Well, they have this advantage when they utilize all they use and produce all the biomasses that can participate in a bio generation or cogeneration process until for the production of biomethane, for example. So they can have a lot of advantages in terms of using the energy they produce, and in some periods of the year, or they can also produce a kind of energy can exceed their needs. So this availability of energy becomes a driving force in the establishment of these communities, because there could be power energy that could be used by different activities and also by citizens. And solutions of this kind would be helpful for them to pay their power bills, as in the case of photovoltaic energy. So families would have lower power bills, and power bills, well, of course, for light and heating. So there is a connection between productive farming activity and also, let's say, the needs of households, so to say, in terms of power. Just to make a tangible example, considering the production and processing of food, for example, here in Puglia, my question is, are there tangible examples already here in Puglia? Well, we have devoted a very short session of this meeting to the discussion of real cases, and we have had a lot of responses from the Puglia municipalities, but all of these cases see the participation of municipalities as lead partners in energy communities. But there are some entrepreneurs and their enterprises are dairies. So they have decided to take advantage of this discontinuation in their activities and also in the exploiting the excess energy and power they produce in some periods of the year. Now, just in conclusion, I would like just to emphasize the meaning of social advantages. For me, it is very interesting. If we give power, energy to people, to individuals, we give them also dignity because we improve their quality of life. Thank you so much, Professor Bianchi.